See, Bo Hopkins of Dynasty getting instructions from Captain Bob Urich will be the anchor man. 2 women, 2 men in this event on each team. Linda Evans, second, and Jillian, third. Then, as we go to the CBS team, the lead man, Lee McCloskey of Dallas, Charlene Tilton of Dallas, Judy Norton-Taylor, the Waltons, and Greg Harrison. Woody Brown, out of the University of Michigan, former linebacker, leads off for NBC. Randy Oakes, Brian Kerwin, Melissa Gilbert, a girl in the anchor position. Right there, the key to the event, really. How to go up course, negotiate around that buoy, keep your boat in balance, then come back, get out of the boat quickly, get your successor in, and push off. Erin Gray has competed in this event twice successfully. Erin, what are the keys?
Howard, the most important thing is balance and rhythm. This is not an event of brawn, but of finesse, and that is why women play the key role in this event.
We're ready now for the start. Bo Hopkins, near lane. Lee McCloskey, middle lane. Woody Brown, far lane. Hopkins, immediate trouble. Too much muscle, the very point Erin Gray made. Watching the far lane as Woody Brown applies too much muscle and goes off course, struggling to recapture control of his boat.
McCloskey's got a nice, even pace. Notice how he's keeping it very simple. Bo Hopkins is losing it.
McCloskey building a lead for CBS, negotiating the buoy perfectly. Woody Brown, the boat back under control in your right lane. Woody Brown moving on McCloskey. Bo Hopkins struggling to recapture and doing it successfully in the near lane. But look, Woody Brown again with too much muscle. Not a place for a linebacker, Woody.
Look at Bo Hopkins. He's starting to move. He's pulling up.
He certainly is, but Lee McCloskey still in front. Woody Brown again, and again too much muscle, and finally capsized. So he must get back into that boat, and NBC in deep early trouble. CBS, Charlene Tilton already on its second leg, and Charlene Tilton moving into the ABC lane, impeding perhaps Linda Evans. But no, Linda avoids her. Randy Oakes finally getting the first exchange for NBC, being cheered up by Mike Warren. But look at Linda Evans. Everything Erin Gray talked about. Perfect position, perfect rhythm, mastery, finesse. That's what's doing it as she negotiates the turn and continues to give ABC a now huge lead.
Uh-oh, we've got a problem here with Charlene Tilton getting in Linda Evans' way. But look how beautifully she continues to maintain control over that boat. That is the key to this event.
And Bo Hopkins knows it, cheering on Linda Evans for the ABC team. Why wouldn't he? After all, he's her lover in Dynasty. But there goes Linda with that huge lead. Making the turn now, Charlene Tilton. Randy Oakes almost up to her. But here is Linda. Now let's watch the exchange and the push-off.
All right, here, this is also a key moment in the event. The push-off, you can lose the event very easily if you don't give a straight push-off. Beautifully done by Linda Evans. And Angela has a wonderful lead.
And she has a good stroke, too, Erin.
Very good.
Meantime,
got to get that boat straight, though.
Still struggling in the other lanes on the course, the other 2 networks. Randy Oakes in trouble. Charlene Tilton finally coming in, but in the wrong lane as she seeks to get back into the right lane. Boat capsizes. There may be difficulty in the push-off. Getting in, Judy Norton-Taylor, and finally the push-off. So much pressure on Judy Norton-Taylor. Getting in right there for NBC is Brian Kerwin. NBC currently in last place. Judy Norton-Taylor, knowing that Jillian's already on her way home. Look at Ann with that tremendous lead. ABC now dominant in the race. But look at the pressure etched on the face of Judy Norton-Taylor.
Oh, my goodness, she's lost it. Okay, now it looks like it's going to be a race for second place between CBS and NBC. Can Judy get back in the boat? There's Brian Kerwin in the background going into the other lane. Now she's got to get that oar. Oh, no, she's lost balance again.
Yep. So now she must get the boat back upright. She must get the oar. Twice she's been in there. Sometimes the water is even lovelier. The third time around. No, she's in it, but she's lost the oar. Get that blade back again. So she has all but destroyed her team in this event. That picture tells it panoramically. Brian Kerwin coming in, NBC in command for second, and Bob Urich negotiating the buoy perfectly. He's on his last leg. Bo Hopkins, Jenny Lee Harrison, just knowing that Urich's in a breeze now. That's it, Jenny Lee. That's it, Bo. And look at him, the great man showboating his way, looking back, the big grin, and how easily he is moving that blade. In the backdrop, Melissa Gilbert already approaching the buoy for NBC in that far lane. CBS, forget them. Judy Norton-Taylor has died. That's what's happened in this race. The greatest woman athlete we've ever had. Urich comes in. ABC has won an easy victory. And Urich is being regaled by his teammate. A hug from Linda Evans can satisfy any man for several weeks, a month maybe, or more. But there is Urich in command, the captain, the anchor man. Finally coming in is Melissa Gilbert in the far lane. Judy Norton-Taylor first coming in for CBS. NBC is second. Greg Harrison won't even come out. Let's talk with the winners. You yawned your way in.
It was a cakewalk.
It's the first time I've ever seen you show poise in an athletic event.
Well, there's a promise for me, too, right?
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you, set the whole thing up for you. Linda Evans.
Linda Evans.
She was
absolutely. Bo made it easy for us
You were
because
terrific.
he came back real nice the first time.
Well, he had to come back. He fouled up in the beginning, and he had to come
in there. Didn't lose his poise. That did it.
And look at Ann. She was super.
And Jillian did very well, too.
This time the paddle didn't fall off. It was good.
The two women were very solid, and as usual, that was the key. The only way you could have breezed in, Urich. The women were very solid. That was the key. But for Judy Norton-Taylor, as we look in retrospect at what happened to her disaster, here's Erin with Judy.
Judy, what happened out there?
I don't know. I've never had anything like that happen to me before when I've been practicing. It just, the boat got off balance when I was trying to get around the buoy, and I just...
And then you had trouble
fell,
getting
and
back
then
in?
I got back in okay, but I couldn't get the oar. The oar was too far. I kept floating away, and so I had to keep jumping out to try and get the oar, and then I just, you know.
Well, you were the strongest female contestant last time. How is this going to affect the rest of the events that you're going to do?
I don't know. We'll wait and find out.
Yes, we will find out, Judy Norton-Taylor, but what an incident-filled event the kayak relay was. Charlene Tilton, wrong lane. Brian Kerwin, wrong lane. Bo Hopkins, wrong lane. And then the devastation of Judy.